feeling good, you're feeling right. Across the floor and I'm already losing my...
This Is Your Life is one of the most popular programs on American and British television. Every week a famous person is invited to a television studio without knowing that he or she will be the subject of the program. The showman meets the person outside the studio and said, "This is your life." The person then meets friends and relatives from his or her past and present. Studio 4 is where the program is recorded. The program begins at 8 o'clock. It's 6:45 and the director is checking the preparations with his new production assistants. The subject to tonight's show will be an actor, Jason Douglas. The showman, as usual, will be Terry Donovan.
Now let's just check the arrangements. We are bringing Jason Douglas here in a studio car. He thinks he is coming to discussion program. The driver has been told to arrive at exactly 7:55. Now the program begins at 8 o'clock. At that time, Jason will be walking to the studio. Terry Donovan will start his introduction at 8:01. And Jason will arrive at exactly 8:02. Terry will meet him at the studio entrance. Camera 4 will be there. Then he will take him to that seat. It will be on camera 3. Jason will be sitting there during the whole program. For most of the show, Terry will be standing in the middle of the scene. And he will be on camera 2. The guests will come through that door, talk to Terry, and Jason will sit over there.
Yes, there's just one thing.
Well, what is it?
Who is going to look after that during the show?
Alan is.
And where will they be waiting during the show?
In room 40 as usual. Evelyn will be watching the show on the monitor. She will tell them 2 minutes before they enter.
I think that's very simple.
This is your life. This is Terry Donovan speaking. We are waiting for the subject tonight program. He's one of the world's leading actors. And he takes his coming. I can hear him now. Yes, here he is. Jason Douglas. This is your life.
This is definitely the wickedest thing I've ever in my life.
No, I don't believe it. Not me.
Yes, you. Now come over here and sit down, Jason. You were born in London. You were one of 6 children and your father was a taxi driver. Of course, your name was Graham Smith.
I remember Jason when he was 2. He used to scream and shout all day.
Now, do you know this voice?
Susan.
Jason!
Yes, all the way from Sydney, Australia. She flew here specially for this program. It's your sister, Susan Fraser.
Susan, why didn't you tell me? This is wonderful.
Yes, we haven't seen each other for 5 years. Jason, you started school at the age of 5 after 6 years. You moved to Lane and secondary school.
Smith, stop looking out the window.
Do you remember this voice?
Oh no, it's Mr. Cooper.
Yes, you teach new English teacher, Mr. Stanley Hooper. Was Jason a good student, Mr. Hooper?
No, he was the worst in the class, but he was a brilliant actor. Even in those days, he could imitate all the teachers.
Thank you, Mr. Hooper. You can speak to Jason later. Sound, please. Well, you went to the London School of German. and left in the age of 20. Then you went to Hollywood.
Hi Jason, can you write to us yet?
Do you know this voice?
Mary! Jason!
Mary Montrose, who has come from Hollywood to be with you tonight.
Hi Jason. Hello Terry. It's great to be here. Jason, you have to learn to ride a horses very much. Well, doesn't like horses very much?
Like them? I'm terrified them.
Anyway, he practiced it for 2 weeks. Then he went to the director and said, "What do you want me to do?" The director said, "I want you to fall the horse." Jason was furious. What? Fall off? I have been practicing for 2 weeks without any practice.
A break off in address.
If you taste this fresh Colombian coffee, you won't want to drink anything else. If you use gloss shampoo, your hair will look really shiny. If you eat lots of fresh fruit. Enjoy being told they are good at what they do, and most of us want to be rewarded in some way. Every actor, for example, been or dreams nominated for an Oscar. The Academy Awards ceremony is held in Hollywood once a year, usually in March, and is being shown in more and more countries each year. Over 40 million people in the USA watch the ceremony in TV. Take a look at this fact about the Oscar.
The first Academy Awards ceremony was held in 1929, and first to be televised was in 1953.
Since the Academy Awards began, they have only been postponed 3 times. The ceremony had been postponed in 1938 because of a flood, in 1968 for Martin Luther King's funeral, and again 1989 after the assassination attempt on President Reagan.
Newspapers used to be given the winners' names in advance of the ceremony, provided that the names wouldn't be published until afterwards. However, in 1939, the Los Angeles Times printed the names before the ceremony, so since then they have kept secret.
Judi Dench was given the Oscar for her role as Queen Elizabeth I in the film Shakespeare in Love. That was the first time anyone had been nominated for a performance that lasted only 8 minutes.
A few days before the ceremony in 2055, Oscars mysteriously vanished while they were being driven from Chicago to Los Angeles 52. Of the Oscars were found in some rubbish by a man called Willie Fugler, who was invited to the Oscars ceremony as a special guest in recognition of his honesty.
It seems that the true origin of the name Oscar has never been confirmed. However, one story claims that Academy librarian Margaret Herridge said the statue looked like her uncle Oscar, and the name stuck.
The Oscars are made of a metal alloy which is then gold plated, each weighed about 3 kilos and cost around $400 to make.
Soon you will see a new film on TV. Now we are in the studio where they are producing the film now. Take a look.
बदन में प्यासी हूँ, मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों में। जरा जरा बहकता है, महकता है आज तो मेरा तन बदन में
Nina, you can't leave me.
My heart will break now. I remade the cricket match in Mumbai where I first met you. But my parents will never accept the man with no money or family connection.
I can't live without you. I thinking only about you.
My parents say that they found a husband for me.
So you get married or go to London and stay with your family. Or will you soon forget me? Will we see each other again?
Of course, and I will write every day.
He left his Sanjay all about his lives at the London Drama School, about other important rule at a popular British soap. But they don't mention Ravi, a family friend in London. While Sanjay is, he writes.
I know you are happy in London. Please forget me.
No! I would like to complete our program with quiz for audience.
That's it. Bank left. Level out.
What type of film is it? It's a science fiction film. True.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Madam Hooch.
Good afternoon, Amanda. Good afternoon. Welcome to your first flying lesson. Well, what are you waiting for? Everyone step up to the left side of their broomstick. Come on now, hurry up. Stick your right hand over the broom and say up.
Who
is the author of the book about Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling is also of this book.
True.
Now, what do you think of this heat this late in the year?
Yeah, Indian summer, huh?
Yeah, feels like it's gonna rain like dogs and cats later. Here's one of you guys. Detective, Otto, isn't it?
John McClane.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? I keep telling myself I'm gonna take the stairs just for the exercise. Even on a hot day like this. But it seems like I always end up routing the list.
Who plays the leading role in this film?
Bruce Willis plays the leading role.
You are right.
Perfect! Fire! Yeah! I can fly! I believe I can fly!
Which film studio produced this film?
It was produced by 20th Century Fox.
Yes. Nominated by Oscar.
In 2004.
Yes.
I'm gonna kill that kid!
Who was this film directed by? Who is your favorite film character? Which actor played this role? Who was this film directed by? It was directed by Chris Columbus. When was this film produced? Who is the main actor of the film?
Its film was produced in 2009 and Richard Gere was the main actor.
True.
Now hold on to the railing. Keep your eyes closed, don't peek.
I'm not.
Step up onto the rail. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes closed. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
All right. Open your eyes.
How many times was this film awarded by Oscar?
It was awarded 11 times.
Yes.
good, you're feeling right. Across the floor and I'm already losing my